Hi BookTube. I thought I would show in this video the books that I recently got at thrift stores. I had to go today. Today is December the 16th, 2017. It is a Saturday night. It is 9/11 at night here in West Michigan. There's snow on the ground. It's winter here. And today I had to go to a pharmacy near a grocery store and pick up a prescription, and I stopped at two thrift stores on the way home, and I found these books. I found this novel. I like when I look at a novel, if it looks kind of quirky, kind of offbeat, and it's only like, this is only 60 cents. I'll buy it. This is called Undermajordomo Minor by Patrick DeWitt. It had all kinds of great reviews by the New York Book Review. It was a New York Times Book Review Editor's Choice. It got a good review from the NPR, National Public Radio, San Francisco Chronicle, Los Angeles Times. It was 10 Best Fiction Books of 2015 by Time Magazine. Pace Magazine liked it. Esquire. Just all kinds of great reviews, and so I got it. So I got that at Goodwill today. Undermajordomo Minor by Patrick DeWitt. Then I found this book from my wife, who is a professional nurse. She's been a nurse for 44 years. Seeking the Cure, A History of Medicine in America by Ira Rutkow. And then I found this novel by Michael Gruber, Forgery of Venus. I have already in our library another novel by him, The Book of Air and Shadows by Michael Gruber. And then I found this memoir called In Our Time, A Memoir of Revolution by Susan Brownmiller. What this is, it's a memoir, but she has been involved in the women's liberation movement, the feminist movement. It's kind of like a history of the American feminist movement. Like you have here Betty Frieden and Simeon de Beauvoir, and here all these prominent feminist writers and artists and activists. And I'm interested in feminism. I'm interested in popular culture, and I like memoirs. I collect books by women who are feminists, so I got that. And I found at Goodwill The Fatal Journey, The Final Expedition of Henry Hudson, A Tale of Mutiny and Murder in the Arctic by Peter C. Mancall. So I found these at Goodwill, and then I went to Action House, which is just down the street from where we live. They provide food, furniture, kitchen stuff. They just help the poor in the community, and they sell used books. And I found this one, Capital Dames, The Civil War and the Women of Washington, 1848 to 1868 by Cokie Roberts. And then I found Betsy Ross, The Making of America by Marla A. Miller. It's American history, the American Revolution. And then I found at Action House, I got this free for buying 2 books. You get one free. What was the other book I got? I can't remember now. Anyway, I got this King Leopold's Ghost, a story of greed, terror, and heroism in colonial Africa by Adam Hochschild. I have been reading off and on this year, 2017, his newest book, Spain in Our Hearts, Americans in the Spanish Civil War, 1936 to 1939, by Adam Hochschild. I have another copy of King Leopold's Ghost, a study of greed, terror, and heroism in colonial Africa. So now I got 2 copies. I'll take one to the Book Nook next Friday. I also have this book by Adam Hochschild, To End All Wars, a story of loyalty and rebellion, 1914 to 1918. And also I have his book, Adam Hochschild's Bury the Chains, Prophets and Rebels in the Fight to Free an Empire's Slaves. So I have these books by him. And Friday I volunteered at the library used bookstore, the Book Nook, and I got for my free book, I can't pronounce this, it's Italian. It's called Tale of Tales, or Entertainment for Little Ones, translated out of Italian by Nancy L. Canepa. This is Giambattista Basile. This is like fairy tales from the 17th century. And I don't know, that's where I got that. And I found a thrift store Friday. I had to mail something at a mailbox, and next door was a thrift store. And I found this hardback, Jericho. It's like Jericho of the Old Testament of Israel, ancient Jericho. It's a book about archaeology, the history of Jericho, ancient history. It's called Jericho, Dreams, Ruins, and Phantoms by Robert Ruby. So I got that Friday after I went to the Book Nook. So those are the thrift store books I got the last couple of days. Like I said, the weather kind of sucks. I don't like driving on icy roads or snow-covered roads, and I've been kind of depressed and kind of feeling out of it. Right now I got a cold, sore throat. But I found a few things going to pick my prescription up. So I thought I'd show them tonight. I'm going to download that video where I showed you that Tony Hillerman. Now I should say that Tony Hillerman is my wife's favorite writer. Those are her books. My wife, when her first nursing job, when she got out of nursing school 44 years ago, she got a job on the Navajo Nation in New Mexico, and she worked in a hospital as a nurse nursing Navajo Indians. And she's always loved New Mexico, Arizona. She loves the Southwest. So that's her books. She's read all of those countless times. I've not read Tony Hillerman, but she has them here in the dining room because she likes looking at them, because it's one of her favorite writers. Besides, she likes Lula Moore, the Sackett series. And yeah, my wife has literary taste different from me. She likes mysteries. She does read other things. Like I got her that book I showed you on Seeking the Cure, the History of Medicine in America. I gave that to her. And she reads novels, but she is very busy. You know, she works 40 hours a week, and she's got lots of friends, and she goes to church. She has me to take care of, and household duties and paperwork. But she likes Tony Hillerman, and so she likes the Southwest. And she's gonna go out. She every September she goes somewhere with her old nursing friends, girlfriends from nursing school, and next year they're going out to Sedona, out to Santa Fe and Taos and all those places. I think they went to Sedona, not this year, but the year before. They fly out there and spend a week and have a good time. I'm not really into going anywhere except inside my head. I'm kind of like a hermit. I look at our house as a hermit hut, my cave. This is where I withdraw from the world, seek the face of God, read my Bible, read mysticism, and sit in silence and wait for the second coming of Christ. So I thought I'd show you these thrift books. I've been reading the Bible. I mean, today I think I told you I read that book on sanctification, The Doctrine of Sanctification by Michael Allen. I read that this morning. So yeah, tomorrow's a Sunday, a new week. We keep heading towards the end of this age, the day of judgment, the final resurrection, the day of God's wrath, the end of all things. So, gotta be ready. So I'll sign off. Thank you for the new subscribers. I don't know when I'll download this video. Sometime tomorrow. So I hope you're having a good weekend, and until next time, bye.